Good afternoon, viewers. You are on to Mathematics with Dr. O.J. In this video, we shall solve some tutorial questions on sum and product of roots of quadratic equation. Please don't forget to subscribe to my video channel by clicking the subscribe button below the video and the notification bell so that each time I upload new video, you'll be duly notified. Thank you. Now, these tutorial questions are obtained from the previous video lectures we've had. They're just a continuation of what we've learned on the sum and products of roots of quadratic equation. The first example, if alpha and beta are roots of the equation 2x squared minus 7x minus 3 is equals to 0. Find the value of the first one, alpha beta squared plus alpha squared beta, the B, alpha squared plus beta squared, and the C, alpha over beta plus 1 plus beta over alpha plus 1. Now, how do we go about this? Now we first compare the general quadratic equation ax squared plus bx plus c equals to 0 with 2x squared minus 7x minus 3 is equals to 0. So by the time we compare this general form of quadratic equation with the given one, we will say that our a is 2. If you compare the coefficient of x squared here, a will be 2. Then our b will be the coefficient of x here. This is plus b, this is minus 7, that's minus 7. And our constant c will go to minus 3. So we could recall from our previous lecture, alpha plus beta is equals to minus b all over a, and alpha beta is equals to c all over a. I hope we can still recall that. Good. Now, in this case now, alpha plus beta will be, that's minus, our b is minus 7, minus 7 all over our a is 2. So that will be what? Minus times minus is a plus, 7 all over 2. So our alpha plus beta, that is sum of the roots, will be equal to 7 all over what? All over 2. Now let's look at the product of the roots. The product of the root will be what? Alpha beta will be what? C all over a, which is our c is minus 3, our a is 2. Okay. Now, how do we now find the value of alpha beta square plus alpha square beta? Let's do some factorization there. For a part now, a, alpha beta squared plus alpha square beta, we can factor out alpha beta here. Alpha is here, alpha is here. So alpha is common. Beta is here, beta is here. Beta is common. So by the time we divide alpha beta squared by alpha beta, we'll be left with beta here. Plus, by the time we divide alpha squared beta by alpha beta, we'll be left with alpha here. Yes. Okay. So with this we now have what? We now have what? We have alpha beta multiplied by beta plus alpha. So what is alpha beta from our expression here? Alpha beta is minus 3 over 2. Then multiply by alpha plus beta or beta plus alpha, which is what? 7 all over 2. So that would be what? Minus 21 all over 4. So alpha beta squared plus alpha square beta is minus 21 all over 4. Minus 21 all over 4. So let's look at the second question, the B parts. Alpha squared plus beta squared. Alpha squared plus beta squared. Now, alpha squared plus beta squared. This is symmetrical root. So let's recall that we know that recall alpha plus beta squared. Let us look at what is going to give us from there. So that is alpha plus beta multiplied by alpha plus beta. So our target is, we want to see if we find the square of the sum, will it generate alpha squared plus beta squared. So we have alpha plus beta all squared equals to alpha times alpha, alpha squared, plus beta times alpha plus alpha beta. We are trying to expand this. Plus beta times alpha plus alpha beta or beta alpha, they're the same thing. Plus beta times plus beta, that's plus beta squared. So that will give us what? Alpha squared plus 2 alpha beta plus beta squared. Okay? So that implies that implies alpha plus beta all squared will be equal to alpha squared plus, you can bring this one to the front, beta squared plus 2 alpha beta. So from here, the alpha squared plus beta squared we are looking for can be obtained. So that implies that alpha plus beta all squared, all squared, then we bring plus 2 alpha beta here becomes minus 2 alpha beta. They give us alpha squared plus beta squared that we are looking for. So which implies, what is alpha plus beta? We obtain 7 over 2 squared minus 2 multiplied by, what is alpha beta that we obtain? Minus 3 over 2. So that will give us alpha squared plus beta squared. That is what we are actually looking for. Okay? That's what we are looking for. So with that, now 7 squared is what? 49 all over 2 squared is what? 4. Then minus times minus is plus. 3 times 2 is 6. 6 all over 2 is 3. That's 3 over 1. So it's equal to alpha squared plus beta squared. So we can find the LCM here. 4. 4 in 4, that's 1 times 49. 49 plus, 1 in 4, that's 4 times 3, 12. That's 61 all over 4. So our alpha squared plus beta squared is 61 over 4. Now the last question there, we are asked to find, the last question is we are asked to find 1 all over, we are asked to find the value of alpha plus, that's C, alpha all over beta plus 1, then plus beta all over alpha plus 1. Okay, so how do we go about this? Let's find the LCM first. The LCM will be beta plus 1 multiplied by alpha plus beta, plus 1. Okay, so beta plus 1 in beta plus 1, it will remain this. So alpha plus 1 multiplied by alpha, that's alpha into alpha plus 1, then plus alpha plus 1 dividing alpha plus 1, we are left with this. So beta plus 1 multiplied by beta, that's beta into beta plus 1. Okay, so that will give us what? Alpha times alpha, alpha squared, alpha times plus 1 plus alpha, then plus beta times beta, beta squared, plus beta times plus 1, that's plus beta, all over. Now this will be expanded as beta times alpha, that's alpha beta, beta times plus 1 plus beta, plus 1 times alpha plus alpha, plus 1 times 1 plus 1. So this one can be taken as alpha squared plus beta squared, then plus alpha plus beta, all over. Okay, what next here? All over alpha beta plus alpha plus beta, which is the same thing as beta plus alpha plus 1. So which implies, what did we obtain for alpha squared plus beta squared? We obtained 61 over 4. That's 61 all over 4. Then plus, what did we obtain for alpha plus beta? I think we obtained 7 all over 2. 7 all over 2. Everything all over alpha beta. Then we obtain minus 3 over 2. That's minus 3 all over 2. What we are doing is just substitution. Plus alpha plus beta, 7 all over 2. Then plus 1. Okay? So with that, we are moving close to the end of the problem. We want to solve the problem completely. So for the numerator, we have the 4 as the LCM. 4 in 4, 1. 1 times 61. 61 plus 2 in 4, 2. 2 times 7, 14. So everything all over. The LCM here could be 2. Okay. 2 in 2, that's 1 times minus 3. Minus 3 plus 2 in 2, 1. 1 times 7, 7 plus 1, because this one is 1 over 1, 1 and 2, that's 2, 2 times 1, that's 2. So that will give us 75 all over 4 all over minus 3 plus 7, that's 4. 4 plus 2, that's 6. 6 all over 2, which implies 75 all over 4 all over 3, because 6 over 2 is 3. That's 75 all over 4 divided by 3 over 1 is something as 75 all over 4 times 1 over 3. So 3 in 75, 3 in 7, 2, remaining 1, 3 in 15, 5. So we have 25 all over 4. So that is that for that. So don't forget to subscribe to my video channel by clicking the subscribe button. Thanks for watching. God bless you.